Good afternoon, good morning. I'm Esperanza Huerta Lwanga. I work in Baja University, and my role in the project is to understand what is happening with microplastics and nanoplastics in the agricultural areas. MINAGRIS is coordinated by Baja University, so we are seeing how the microplastics and the nanoplastics are interacting first along the different work packages. So in work package 2, in relation with the different stakeholders, first we want to know how the farmers are conscient of the problem, and then different questions are posed there, and then after work package 3, we develop a methodology in order to understand how the microplastics can be extracted very well from the soil, microplastics and nanoplastics. In work package 4, we study the impact of the microplastics on different organisms. So soil invertebrates, we test experiments with microorganisms, with earthworms, and then we see the impact. But we go beyond that. So also we analyze in work package 5 the chemical effect of microplastics and nanoplastics with the soil conditions, with soil properties. And in work package 6, we see how these plastics are transported beyond by the bees or by the soil invertebrates to the deep layers, and all that at the laboratory scale and also at the field scale. Then in work package 7, we come back to the different stakeholders and we analyze after having the information of the soil and in the laboratory and also on the field, we come back to the stakeholders and we give this information at different levels. And work package 8 is for dissemination at different levels also. So in work package 1, that is a coordination, we see all these different levels and we try to coordinate the project. Each work package will have different deliverables, different outputs. So different levels from the soil, at the lab and at the field scale, we try to see how the interactions of microplastics with soil and with plants, and how these interactions are impacting on the soil ecosystem services. So also how it's impacting on the production. So the outputs are at different levels. Each work package has different outputs and are interconnected. So in work package 4 is more microorganisms, impact with microorganisms and also soil invertebrates. Work package 5 are physical impact and also chemical impact. Work package 6, transportation. And work package 7, connection with the different stakeholders. And work package 8 is dissemination. So how we are communicating what the information that we are getting in the laboratory and also on the field to different stakeholders. What difference that we think that our research can make in the world? Well, first of all, is understanding. As researcher, we want to understand. In order to understand, then we can give the information to different persons, to different stakeholders. But it's in the moment that the stakeholders understand what is happening that they can take different decisions. So we as researchers, we investigate, but after we have the obligation to communicate. And once that the information is there, then we expect changes. We expect changes from at the farm level, that the farmers, once that they know what is happening, they can change the way of producing. We expect also persons that are in the industry, that they produce different plastics. Well, they say, okay, we need to do more tests before that we use the plastic on the ground, for instance. So we expect that there is more conscience at different levels, and then at the end of the day, that has an impact on the health of the soil and also on the health of the persons, because everything is interconnected. So we expect that changes.